My last series of videos focused on tutorials and experiments using Unity ML agents to train humanoid characters to have complex behaviors, like chasing a runaway dog. For something different, I've more recently been working on a game which I haven't done since making Sharkferno, which was a game for PC VR that I published in the Oculus Rift store in 2020. I thought it would be funny to have flying sharks, but the game was not a huge hit, to say the least, so maybe no one else thought it was funny. But the game is still available in the Meta store, and I've reduced the price to free if any of you would like to try it. You may notice there are humanoid NPCs wandering around, and in fact, Sharkferno used a special version of my NPC Populator asset which added more reactions and behaviors to the NPCs. My new game is less ambitious and viewed from the top down rather than running in virtual reality. It's called Escape from Robot City, and the goal is just to escape from the city before being killed by a robot. Here's an early prototype. I am controlling the one-player character, and other NPCs just wander around. The robots are also NPCs and try to catch and kill any humans that they see. The robot's field of vision is shown as a translucent cone. The cone is blue if the robots don't see any humans, but turns red if there is a human within view. The robot kills the human just by getting close to it. Maybe later I will add a kill animation. Here's a later version where I added buildings, fences, vehicles, and plants from the Unity Asset Store, specifically from the top-down post-apocalyptic pack, and also sounds, visual effects, and starting and ending points on the map. I wrote very little new code to build this. I started with the NPC Populator, as I did for Sharkferno, and improved it, taking a somewhat different approach this time. The NPC Populator uses a simple state machine for each NPC. Each NPC travels to a waypoint. When the NPC arrives at the waypoint, it pauses, chooses a new waypoint, and travels again to the new destination. Unity Nav Mesh is used for the navigation from one waypoint to the next to help the NPC avoid obstacles, round corners, and so forth. I've extended this paradigm in a couple of ways. I've added a new NPC sensor interface so that the NPC can sense things in the environment. As a specific type of sensor, I've added an NPC detector that sees any type of object within a cone of vision and can change state if something is detected. So the robots are all looking for NPCs or the player. When either is detected, there is a new mechanism called an NPC behavior that specifies what the NPC should do when the sensor triggers. In particular, I implemented a behavior called NPC Pursuit, in which the robot NPC tries to follow and catch the object that it detected. If the robot gets very close to an NPC or the player, it kills it. If that happens, or if the robot loses its target, it chooses a waypoint and just travels as before. The robot so far isn't very smart about figuring out where its target is if the target manages to run away and break the line of sight. But imagine if the robot is driven by an ML agent model, which is smarter about locating its targets. The wandering NPCs and the player have each been assigned a new killable interface. When either is killed, a visual particle effect runs and the object itself is destroyed. So the robot NPCs have the new visual detection sensor and the new pursuit state. The human NPCs and the player are now killable. I think this framework allows any type of NPC behavior to be implemented based on sensory input the NPC receives. For example, an NPC could fire a weapon when it sees a monster, or an NPC could find a treasure and pick it up. I may release this new extensible NPC Populator as a new version, or perhaps as a completely new asset. The difference would be that the NPC Populator is simple and requires no programming to add a bunch of simple patrolling NPCs to your scenes, whereas this new NPC Behavior Builder may be for more advanced users, but would enable customized and complex behaviors. I need to make some more examples and write documentation before releasing it. By the way, this is the first time I've made a devlog. I would appreciate any comments on what would make future ones better, or just a like if it's already good enough. My next step for the Robot City game is to develop different levels. So far, I have just this single level, which involved a lot of manual positioning of walls, paths, buildings, and everything else. I think there could be a few different game levels from this one environment by having different numbers of robots and humans, and by making the robots increasingly more aggressive. Beyond that, I would love to develop a more automatic, less labor-intensive way to generate a series of environments, perhaps using a script that randomly positions the assets, or perhaps an AI assistant could be more intelligent about randomly selecting and positioning 3D assets in sensible ways. Please let me know if any of you have ideas or experience with creating a series of game levels. I wanted to see what the game would feel like on an iPhone or iPad. Usually a Mac is needed to export a Unity game to iOS. I do have an old Mac Mini from 2012 that I used to use for this, but it is so old that at this point it doesn't run the latest Mac OS or the latest development tools. I could purchase a new Mac, but instead I figured out how to export a Unity game from PC to iOS without using a Mac. Here's the game running on my small iPhone. There are some tricks to get this to work. That may be the topic of my next devlog.